I think this is gonna be the outside of Filbert's house. That came together super freaking quickly, and honestly, I'm stoked with that. However, I do think I'm gonna have a little bit more of a challenge with the inside, so with that being said, let's see what we can do for it. Hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to another Sims 4 hybrid build video between The Sims 4 and Animal Crossing New Horizons, where I take my villages' houses in Animal Crossing New Horizons and I try my best to recreate them in The Sims 4. Today, I'm going to be trying my best to recreate Filbert's Animal Crossing house in The Sims 4. He is the cutest little squirrel. He's very childlike in his thinking, comes across very young in like the cutest way. He's a sweetie pie. So with that being said, let's jump into Animal Crossing really quickly so I can show you what Filbert's house looks like. So Filbert's house is all blue, very blue, and the inside is also very blue, just spoilers. So for his landscaping, I did a mixture of blue flowers. You'll see we've got some blue hydrangea bushes. I've also got some blue hyacinths, some blue pansies, and some blue windflowers, but actually this footage is a little bit old. And very recently, I finally was able to get blue roses. So I changed out the front blue pansies that you can see in front of the little sign that Filbert has in front of his house. I changed that for a blue rose as well. So all of the blue flowers is what I wanted. So then on the inside, Filbert's house is very space themed. He's got this beautiful like twinkling star wallpaper. He's got a beautiful polka dotted floor and he's got a lot of space themed decor. Aside from that, he's got just like a standard wooden bed, a standard little wooden table, a little wooden coffee table, some side tables and a workbench as well. Now he does have a bug in here. He did not originally have this butterfly as well as the fruit. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have the fruit on his coffee table normally. I'm not entirely sure though, but I don't think for the purposes of this video that I'm going to include the food on the coffee table because I think like that'd be a little bit difficult, but I will try my best to remember this time to put a butterfly in because I forgot to put Cephalobot's bug in his house. Sorry about that. So if this is the first Animal Crossing build video that you have seen me do, basically I use this shell for every single one of these builds because all of the houses have the same dimensions on the inside and they all have the same kind of shape. The only thing is some of them have rounded walls, but they all pretty much look like this from the outside shape-wise. So let's get started with Filbert's house. We're going to start with a roof. It looks like it's just a standard gabled roof, which is super freaking easy. So now I've got to try and find a blue roof shingle. So let me search for blue. We got a lot of blue going on here. Straight away, I'm kind of looking at this one. Oh, that's a bit light though. What about this one? Oh, that's a bit more purple. We can never seem to just have exactly what I need. Like that is also too light. What about this one from, oh, okay. Snowy Escape to the freaking rescue. That is literally like the perfect color blue. It's not too bad of a shingle either. So yes, I'm happy to use that. I've got to try and find a wallpaper. So we do have this beautiful stone border on the bottom of it. I'm not too phased if I can't find a wallpaper that has like for example this one, but if I can't find something like this in the right colors, it's I don't feel too bad because I feel like I could make the foundation the stone, the accent of the stone. So if I just find like a black stone and then if I just focus on getting a plain blue wallpaper, I feel like that would also be okay. And honestly, this one from Jungle Adventure, the stucco, is it kind of exactly the right freaking vibe? I think it kind of is. This is coming together. Like, how long have I been recording for? It's coming together really nicely. Having a look at this door that Filbert's got, you'll see that the top of his door, the frame of it actually exceeds up into here, into this top part. So I might do the same. I think we've got a door very similar to this that came with For Rent, I think. Is that what I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of the right thing? Yes, I am. This is the door that I was thinking of. There is a blue, but it's like blue and yellow, and also it's a little bit smaller than I thought. I wanted it to be kind of bigger, but I think I am going to look into two-heighted doors for just a minute. To do that, I'm gonna have to raise the wall height for just a moment to bring out a door. Like even this one is kind of giving me the vibe. Here's the thing, it's a double door, right? And he doesn't have double doors. But if I then bring this back down to one level, you see how the top of the frame frame sits up into the roof a little bit. I feel like that's a really good vibe. I'm going to put this one over here for the minute as well. I like it better than this one, so I'm going to delete that one.
One eternity later.
So you know what? I'm going to go with this one. The thing with these videos is I'm never able to make them look exactly the same as they are in Animal Crossing, but I'm just trying to capture the right vibe. And I think between those two doors that I had, this is the right vibe. So I'm going with that. So with that being said, I think this is going to be the outside of Filbert's house. That came together super freaking quickly, and honestly, I'm stoked with that. However, I do think I'm going to have a little bit more of a challenge with the inside. So with that being said, let's see what we can do for it. So I want to start with the flooring if I can, just because I'm looking at it now. I've had this kind of polka dot flooring before in Meringue's house, and I used a rug to achieve it because I just don't think we've got this kind of polka dotted floor. Let me just have a look really quick and make sure. No, we definitely do not have this kind of polka dotted floor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lay down just a basic wood, right? I'm going to lay down the same basic wood as we've got in our little entryway here. And now I'm going to go back to that rug that I used in Meringue's house because it's the exact same flooring, right? It's just in a different color swatch. So honestly, like I know that this is the rug that I used, and I'm pretty sure it was this swatch that I used for Meringue's house. I don't think we're gonna have all blue polka dots in it. We do not actually. So, I don't know what to do now. Never mind. Never freaking mind, because this rug, the Kinder Made Cute area rug, I was like, well, this one's got like a space theme and he's into space, so maybe I could just do that instead. But then we've got a beautiful blue. That's perfect. So I don't know. I'm going to try and make this work. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I know this isn't perfect. It's all overlapping. It looks really weird, but you get the point. The point is we can't make it look exactly the same. It's the vibe. It's the vibe that matters, and this is the vibe. The wallpaper, I already know that I'm going to want to use the same wallpaper that I used for Cephalobot's house and for Cherry's house, which is this one right here, because it's got the twinkly lights, which kind of looks like stars. But I want to try to not use that paper if I don't have to. Since the last video was filmed, we did get this wallpaper that's got some moons, but there's some stars in there, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's the vibe. I was hoping that would be better, but I was hoping we would have another swatch in blue. Oh boy, it's not really going any kind of well at all. We just don't have anything else that's close. Which one of these is the vibe? I think I just already know. I hate that I'm going to be using it again. I'm so sorry. I just feel like I've used this one so much. But it's not my fault that his wallpaper is stars, twinkling stars, and I'm sorry, I'm using it again. It's just is the way that it is. Maybe the next Animal Crossing build we're gonna have a not nighttime starry vibe. So with that being said, I'm just gonna move right along. So let's have a look at getting some of the essential furniture out straight away. We're going to need a wooden like end table, like a bedside table. Everything needs to be blue. Ahaha, I was gonna say I don't know if we're gonna have it. We've freaking got it. So this end table is like the exact perfect vibe. So I'm gonna need two of them actually. I'm gonna need one there and I'm gonna need one over here. Maybe I'll pop it there for the minute. And then we're going to need to have a look at a bed. Now it is a single bed. The construction of the bed gives me this kind of dream home decorator kind of vibe. I don't like the bedspread though, or it gives me this Discover University kind of vibe. Okay, so some interesting thoughts have arisen. These are the 4 beds that I'm considering. Straight away I'm gonna knock this one out. Okay, the reason I'm going to knock that one out is because it's just not decorative enough, which sounds really strange. But when I'm looking at Filbert's bed, there's things that I'm noticing. Firstly, the entirety of it is blue. I think I'm honestly going to knock this one out as well. So here we've got 2 completely blue beds. The base of the bed is blue, but also the quilt covers are blue and kind of blocky. Filbert's bed has kind of like a patchwork quilt cover on it, so it makes me think that even though this blue is such a nice blue bed frame, it makes me think that I need to delete that because I think the patchwork quiltiness of it is what matters more. So even though the bed frame is not the same style as Filbert's bed frame, the fact that it is all blue and the fact that it has a patchwork quilt cover is what I think is more important. So we're gonna go with that. Hey, did you know that 88% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? We do so many fun Sims things here. I play classic Sims games, current Sims games. I make Kaz challenge videos, build challenge videos. I'm playing the 100 baby challenge. We have a little bit of drama. We have a little bit of family fun time. It is so much fun here. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Come and join my little Sims community on the internet. And with that being said, let's get back into the video. So then we're gonna need like a one tile table as well. Honestly, he's got like a table with a tablecloth on it. This table doesn't look bad though. It's not like a patchwork tablecloth, but the fact that it's got a tablecloth on it and it's blue is what I'm gonna go with. So I'm gonna put that there. In order to accommodate his butterfly, I'm gonna need, it looks like a little building block actually that he's got. We don't really have anything that gives me that vibe, but then I saw this boom cube and I think it kind of has the same chaotic vibe as that, you know? I don't know. I'm just gonna chuck that there for the minute. Because the only other thing that I thought I could do was maybe grab this one from the pastel pop kit and size it down. That's not a bad idea actually, but maybe not the one from the pastel pop kit. Maybe like this one instead and size it down. Oh, that's better. That is so much better. And I might just place them together to create that thickness, and then I can put his butterfly on top of that. I think that's pretty decent actually. Now, in the middle of the room, he has a wooden coffee table. It's a rounded wooden coffee table, and it is very blue. And I don't know if we're going to have a very rounded wooden coffee table that is very blue. Or maybe we will. I reckon this one from Paranormal Stuff, it's like the right kind of blue. So then over in this corner, next to this end table, we've got a little one-tile work desk. It's like a workbench. I have been known to get this and do that as the workbench, but considering it's a one-tile workbench, maybe I could just get like a one-tile desk. Like maybe honestly this blue one from Journey to Batu, I can chuck that in the corner. Then I can move this end table closer to it and I can just clutter this out with some tools and stuff. The other big item that is in this room is over here. He's got this beautiful moon seat that I 100% freaking know we do not have in The Sims 4. So what am I gonna do with this? I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at some chairs. So I'm trying to find something that has a little bit of height to it, that is yellow, could perhaps be a little bit ornate is kind of what I'm thinking. So these are the options that I have found. I'm straight away thinking of getting rid of this one and going for this one, because even though it is not a moon, it gives off really pretty vibes. I think considering we don't have a moon, this is a nice enough vibe to fill that space instead, is pretty much what I'm thinking. So with that being said, I want to have a look at getting into some decorating stuff now. We do have lava lamps, right? The only thing is they're small. The lava lamps in Animal Crossing are really big. They're floor-sized lava lamps. You put them on the floor. That's how big they are. And I mean, I could size this lava lamp up. I don't know how it's going to function, but I can size it up, and that's what I'm gonna do for that, because yes, we have to have the lava lamp. He's also got a star alarm clock, like on the bedside table behind his bed. I mean, we do have a star clock that I could just maybe put here and we can pretend it's on the table. That is an option. Oh, but I think that one is a better option. Oh, I like this one as a better option. I think that one is really pretty. It gives very celestial to me. And then we've got a poster over here above his work desk and above this bedside table. So let's have a look. I am certain that we're gonna have a space themed poster. Certain. Alright, I've been through every single picture in the game and this is what I found. And then I also grabbed this one here because I have a feeling that we're not going to be able to find a decorative rocket to use. So I put this picture here because it's got a rocket on it. So if we can't find a decorative rocket to use, that's what we're going to use to symbolize the rocket, okay? Now, I'm just trying to see what it is that Filbert's got on this table that is next to his workbench. It kind of looks like modeling clay. Do you think it's modeling clay? I think it's modeling clay. So I guess we're going to get a lump of clay to put on there because that's all I can do for modeling clay. Alright, it's not perfect, but I'm actually kind of happy with that. I think I had a genius moment. You see this white thing right here? This is actually a floor light, but I sized it down and I raised it up and put it on the desk to kind of make it look like the ruler that he has. And I was so proud of that. I thought that was genius. So we've also got some other like gardening tools, which I know that's not the kind of tools that he's got on his workbench, but we're working with what we've got in The Sims 4, which is not a lot. So with that being said, I think I'm ready to finally see if we've got a rocket. We've got this Astro model rocket. It's teeny tiny, but can I size it up? I can size it up. Your thoughts? Your thoughts? I mean, was I ever really going to be able to make it the exact same? Of course not, but I think that might be good enough. Okay, well that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to do some landscaping as well, some landscaping for Filbert's house. So I'm going to do that off camera. I will be right back once the landscaping for Filbert's house is complete.
Eventually.
Alright you guys, this is Filbert's Animal Crossing New Horizons house all landscaped. Because Filbert has kind of like this childlike energy, I didn't think he would be super into landscaping. I think he definitely wants some blue flowers, but I didn't go crazy on the outdoor stuff like I did with Cephalobot's house, that's all. But I did give him just some blue flowers, some trees around the lot as well. And then I did give him a sized down version of the spaceship playground because he's this childlike creature. A playground for him. It looks cute and it filled in that little corner of the lot. So I'm really, really happy with how this landscaping turned out for Filbert's house. I think it's pretty damn cute. So with that being said, let's go inside because when I went into the debug menu to get Filbert's butterfly, I forgot that you can get the school projects that you can have your kids do for school. In the debug menu, you can find them already assembled. So how perfect is this rocket from a school project instead of the rocket that we had? Freaking meant to be. Super stoked about that. I think this is pretty damn cute for Filbert's house. So with that being said, if you would like to download Filbert's house and put it in your game, I don't know, maybe you've got a little village of all of my Animal Crossing builds that I've done. I don't know. This house isn't functional, but if you want to download it anyway, it will be on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, the exact same way it's spelled here, and you will find it under Filbert's acnh house. With that being said, it will be on the gallery right now for you to download if you would like to have it as a part of your game. But you guys, that's all I've got for this video of recreating Filbert's Animal Crossing New Horizons house in The Sims 4. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I love Filbert's house and I'm really happy with the translation of it into The Sims 4. If you would like to see me do this again with a different Animal Crossing villager or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Leave me the rocket ship emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video, that you enjoyed Filbert's space-themed blue house in The Sims 4, and that you would like to see me do this again with a different villager from Animal Crossing New Horizons. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!